Kevin van Veen, welcome to Ibrox. In my opinion, that's what should be happening. Welcome back to Big Stevie Cool, 1872. Yes, he's 32 years of age. Yes, he played for Motherwell, but he was a damn good player, guys. You know what? He was finished joint top goal scorer of the league. The guy scored goals for fun last season. Yes, he's away to Groningen in the summer, but there's not a lot of clubs, right? There is not a lot of clubs that could get this guy in here because Motherwell have thrown their name into the hat. We have even been linked with it, and I want to talk about it on this channel. I did talk about it over on Folk Football, but Stuart Kettlewell would love to bring Kevin van Veen back to Motherwell, but says there will need to be an awful lot of water under the bridge for the move to happen. It comes down to money! The Shane McMahon's theme song says, "Here comes the money." That war chest, that Rangers war chest that I just know is there, and I'm definitely not making up. If we can't afford to bring in Kevin van Veen on loan, then what are we doing? Honestly, if you don't want to sign Kevin van Veen in on loan, right, then sort yourselves out. But being talked with Shankland for 3 million or Kevin van Veen, honestly, Kevin van Veen is the man. Maybe I'm hyping up here something chronic, but in all seriousness, right, let's just put our feet back on the ground. The guy scores goals. I don't care if he's 32. Someone like Van Veen or Shankland could be what gets us over the edge in this title fight. And yeah, you hear me say title fight. I've been saying for months that the league's done. Well, I fucking believe, man. I believe that the league is not done and it's back on, because Big Phil over the last couple of games is seriously made me do the biggest U-turn ever. Seriously, he has. Big Phil, what a genius. And I think we should be bringing in Van Veen. We bring him in for 6 months. If it doesn't go according to plan, he goes back to Groningen regardless. But I think this guy would come in and score buckets of goals, man. If you've been looking at the chances, even Danilo, right, who he's by far our best striker. You know what? The guy, I really rate Danilo. I really do. You know, Batman, the masked man, the great guy that he is. He's missed a lot of chances. Lammers has missed a hell of a lot, and then there's just Dessers who seems to miss every single chance the guy's given. Van Veen would just score goals. He would. He would just absolutely score goals, and I could not imagine him failing at Rangers, especially as like an option off the bench. I think this guy could be the difference maker, man. Honestly. And maybe I'm hyping him up too much, right? Maybe I am sitting here beating the drum of Kevin van Veen a bit too much. He scored 40 goals over 83 appearances for Motherwell, but of course his more prolific season was last year, and honestly, he was brilliant last year, man. He finished joint with Shankland and Kyogo. Now, Groningen, if you're wondering why he's actually linked to a move, it's because he fell out with the manager. I'm not really too sure what it's about, to be honest. I don't really care what it's about, because I think he'd be a good option, and I think it'd be cheap. I mean, loaning the guy in for a second-tier Dutch team, I believe they're second-tier, why not? And yeah, it's a guy that knows the league, is proven in the league. Like, let's be real, right? The guy finished joint top goal scorer in the league. I think any player who finishes like top of the league in terms of goal scoring could do a job for us. I know a few years ago, I think it was Regan. Was it Regan Charles Cook? Was it him? Finished top goal scorer. What's that other guy called who plays for Hearts now? Liam Boyce. I believe he finished top goal scorer once, right? I'm not saying whoever finishes top goal scorer is like the best player ever and they're going to go for millions, right? But see somebody who can get like 20 goals a season. I think they should be able to, we should be looking at that, man. We need to stop having this snobbery that players that play for like mid-table teams in the league, or even teams that are just beneath us, like, you know, like the other big teams in Scotland, so to speak, like Shankland, man. We've seen like Josh Doidge go off and do things. We've seen Ferguson go off and do things, and it's not just a Scottish thing, right? It doesn't matter if you're Scottish or if you're, like in Van Veen's case, is Dutch. If you've played in this league and you've proven yourself to a good level, I think we should be signing him. Honestly, I think we should. I think over the years we've actually signed like the wrong sort of people for teams beneath us. I mean, I don't want to bang on about it, but I just don't think Scott Wright's that good. Even under Phil, he's improved massively, I'll admit that. Suter, bit hit and miss, but I think he is a good defender on his day as long as he can stay fit, to be honest, right? Now, there is a few players I think we've managed to avoid as well, like, you know, Sander Clark. A lot of hype about signing Sander Clark, and recent performances for Scotland have made me go, I don't think he's our man for a bargain. But what do you guys think, Kevin van Veen? It's a yes for me, it's a go for Joe, but until then, peace.